my J2 boss, he came in and he was there during a flight operation. And we got this SA2 threat system emitting on our computer. And I'm like, we got an SA2 threat system, and this threat system has a long range and it can shoot down our aircraft. So it's a big deal. We haven't seen an SA2 forever. You know, this is Operation Desert Fox time. And so I went and reported it to the general. And I said, sir, we've got an SA2 threat system emitting. If they're emitting, our sorties can detect them and then shoot them down. So he's directing all this traffic over to find them and try and shoot them down. It turns out, you know, after looking at it and he's scrambling everybody, I'm sitting down with my boss, a direct boss, and he's like, I think this was fat-fingered. Somebody in the States accidentally heard comment or something, and it's not there. And so we determined it's not there. My job is always to fill the general in, but my colonel went over and sat right next to the general after that, and then had a long conversation. And I assumed he passed that information on to him, and he didn't. So the colonel's directing traffic and trying to find this SA2 system. We had decided it's irrelevant. He didn't even tell him. So the next morning, we're in our briefing. We have the CIA. Everybody goes through and briefs, and I'm the computer guy. And the commander, Major General Schmidt, was on the phone all night with Tommy Franks and the Joint Chiefs and the White House, Dick Cheney, trying to figure out what's the proper response or action or whatever. And he spent all night doing this because nobody told him that it was garbage. So I'm sitting at this computer, and my boss and everybody's going through their briefings, and then the General Schmidt's like, wait a minute, so what is the status of this SA2 or whatever? And everybody's like, oh, well, sir, that we determined that it's not real, it's not legit or what. He's like, what are you talking about? And then everybody's kind of like, I'm sitting there in the corner, everybody's like, well, the LT said this, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And there's my boss, the 06, and he wouldn't own up to it. He wouldn't say it. He just left me hanging. I could have busted him out. I could have said, well, sir, I passed the information to my chain of command, and then he sat next to you, but he didn't. But he just cowered. He just cowered in it.